Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell is rated T by the ESRB. Viewers' discretion is advised. Greetings, Soulswind here, and welcome to Let's Play Splinter Cell. In the last episode, it was the abattoir, and I really didn't like the design because it was so creepy. I think it was good, just that it was really creepy, and I didn't really like it, so I tried to move through it as fast as I could. And yeah, we saved the Chinese dignitaries and the US soldiers, thereby temporarily preventing a war. But we need to find proof in Kong Fei Rong's Chinese embassy that's in Myanmar. He's taken over the embassy actually, Kong Fei Rong I mean, and yeah, we need to find proof from his computer. So we have to go there. So let's see.
Since the unexplained interruption of the webcast executions, no information of the captured American soldiers has surfaced. Has instated a complete media blackout regarding diplomatic negotiations between the US and China. Authorities warn of the very real possibility of Georgian mercenaries releasing falsified news reports. The possibility that China was in any way involved in the still unconfirmed execution of American soldiers, in the hope that the crisis can be averted before leading to world war.
Chinese Embassy, Yangon, Myanmar, November 12, 2004, 0011 hours. Discover President Nicholas's secret. Following the rescue at the slaughterhouse, Ferrong prepares to flee the embassy with a near-complete nuclear device. The only hope to prevent war between the US and China over alleged Chinese support of convey Nicholas is for third echelon to find proof that Ferrong is acting alone. So that is barely hours from our previous mission, as you can see here. It's November 12 and it's 0011 hours. I believe just now I read 23:59. So Muktobo is only minutes away from the embassy anyway, so we can easily get over again. And that's also why I said remember the layout of the courtyard. Well, let's go see what we can find out. We need to prevent a war.
We'll make this fast, Fisher. We need proof that Ferrong represents a Splinter faction opposed to the Chinese government.
Am I still on leash inside the embassy?
Not at all. You're fully authorized to use lethal force. Fifth freedom with everybody, except Ferrong. We can't risk killing him until we've got proof. We're done with politics. This is war.
Hey, aren't we supposed to be preventing a war? Huh? Well, anyway, let's check the OPSET. Infiltrate the embassy via the upper floor, access Ferrong's communications archives from the embassy's server in the basement. Killing Kong Fei Rong will result in mission failure. Haha. Back to game. Hello.
This is as close as we get. Lambert's worried about spooking Ferrong.
We'll make it work.
Do good, Agent. I don't want to go to war.
Okay, me neither. Anyways, there's nothing forwards there. If you can check it out, but there's really nothing. The fence cannot be fully climbed. But this is spicy sticks. Doesn't look clear here, but spicy sticks. Now, we're going inside. If you remember the data sticks, you'll remember this was mentioned. It's spicy
What
sticks.
if it detonates on the way?
The Colonel told me that's impossible.
Why? Everything's in place.
But it's not armed. It's actually a very delicate machine.
It's still possible.
Quiet, just eat your food. We have to be ready to go in a few minutes.
Look at these portraits. And the guards are there, so let's go in here. Can we sit down? Hello, waiter. Never mind. Yeah, some of these portraits are here. And can we get past here without alerting anyone? We can open the door. toilet. Nothing here. Okay, fine. This is one of the ways to come in. Of course, there's another way, which I feel is a better way. So we're gonna exit this place. We... Can hear footsteps. That's probably where we are going. Why is there no one in the kitchen? Can't be. You can see footsteps. I mean feet, and now you can see someone like doing that. That's weird. Anyways, open the door, and then equip our gun just in case. Now we switch the light off.
Who did that?
And then move over there. Not too loudly. Not too loudly. Okay. There's nothing around here.
Fisher, you're going to have a whole mess of keypad locked doors to get around, and we won't be able to count on captured intelligence for the codes. You'll need to improvise.
So we're gonna encounter new challenges here actually. This might be a bit too early to save, but if you want you can. The next part is iffy. Why? Because the guard has got this light on his helmet and can see in the dark. So firstly, we want to come over here, and when you climb up, he may already be in the wrong position, so you already get shot right away. So anyway, we need to come here. He patrols in a U-shaped pattern, like from there behind out to here, to the doorway, to over there, turns around upon reaching the end, and then walks out to here, and then so we wait here. Continue waiting. He's back facing us actually, so we can move. Here, back face and wait. Back facing the wall and wait. You can watch for him coming over. Thankfully, this is where the game is in third-person view and we can actually look across there. Otherwise, we'll actually have to peek out and risk exposing ourselves. Don't stay too far to the edge. You see that light beside his helmet? Yeah. Once he moves, immediately move here. He will turn around really soon, so go across. Right, he turns around there. So be very careful. Come over here. There's nothing in the room, so don't worry. Just climb up the pipe. Latch onto this. Zip line across. And latch onto the ledge. And then shimmy. Don't drop though. Once you drop into the courtyard, is mission over. Or mission fail. So just keep on going. If you drop onto this like ceiling kind of thing, I don't think there's a way to get back up again, so yeah. And we'll fail the mission as well. So just move along here. Not a big problem. Just move. Okay. Now I think we have to drop here. Very, very risky. Climb the pipe here. And then go there. Oh, we dropped down.
We've got an idea for the keypad locked doors. Go ahead, Grim.
The average temperature in the embassy might be cool enough that you could sense a heat difference on the keypads.
It's worth a try. These doors are our only way forward.
Yes. Not only that, if you miss those things, mission failed. So don't miss them. And this door is blocked, but we'll be back later, I think. Anyway, let's read. We are done with this infiltration, and memory sticks won't be available for bypassing keypad locked doors. Yes, how nice. How nice, of course. Now they finally learned something. Now, we use the optic cable. There's a door here. Right? You see a turret and no one else here. Ah, the turret's not facing us. Isn't that great? Can we open the door? No. It's not locked, it's jammed. This is like the designer's way of blocking out regions until later. So they jam the door.
Colonel, we've wiped the worst of the data stick. We're moving on to hard drive.
Right, we're going to some place where we're gonna save the lights first. Save the electricity. Now, back to here. So it's going to be really noisy later, and we want to save first before we get to that region. So, here, slide down, and then spacebar to drop. Now, I suggest saving here, because the next is a sequence of actions that have to be taken in quick succession. So I suggest saving here. What's going to happen is equip this, and then 3 guards are going to destroy the computers in the room, and if they succeed, they'll go outside and destroy the remaining computer. When they do that, we fail the mission. We have to take them out before that, and we'll use the diversion camera. So just follow what I do. It should be repeatable, but it depends on the aiming though. Q, crouch, equip, stay around here, look at brightness bar, it's around this region. Yeah, something like that. And we just wait. We cannot take out that guard so easily though. So, ready, shoot, and then gas. Thermal, run, knock one out, knock another out. Slowly crouch and creep forward. He won't see us. And then grab and take him out. Yep, this should be repeatable. Depending on how you aim your diversion camera, you should be able to distract those 2 guards and take out this guard like that. So there's a satchel, but let's open the door first, and we check for any more. Satchel, 1 more. So do we hide these bodies? Actually, we do. Oh, there's another wall mine. Anyway, we cannot do a firefight with them because we'll lose. So let's bring them in.
Farong said destroy everything.
Huh? Why are they still talking? Sorry about the camera movements. That's not me. The camera just auto adjusts, so maybe crouching would be better.
But this would cut off our...
Can you hear those? Kind of funny, isn't it? Can we pick up this diversionary camera? No, no more. Well, actually, I should have shot it around this area. Oh well. You know what? You can also shoot this computer and lose the mission too, so do not do that. Instead, we are going to read the data stick. From -- to Vyacheslav Grinko, Dr. Jones, And it's a series of undecipherable alphabets and characters and everything. But then there's demolitions, munitions, though I don't know how, man, and then assembling his own device from materials recovered from our Kola Peninsula. If you want something, and that's it. So yeah, these are all garbled characters. We no longer get any more information from there. Maybe that's why we need to use the thermal to check the fingerprints. Back, creep forward. It's a red screen, very important. What does it say? Password? Yeah, password. We don't need.
Grim, how does it look?
I don't know how much of this we can use. They've wiped clean most of... Lambert, take a look.
Oh, dang. We just found the missing Americium 239. Back in a second, Fisher. New objective, Fisher. There's a convoy of trucks in a warehouse on the embassy grounds. You need to make sure they never leave. I know you're not equipped with enough explosives, but...
But anything with a full tank of gas is a bomb waiting for a fuse. Do I need to worry about radiation?
The components aren't assembled. You won't trigger anything nuclear.
Oh, okay. Let's read. We need to access Firon's communication archives from the embassy server in the basement, which is here. Detonate their gas tanks to destroy the trucks carrying Firon's nuclear weapons.
This is confirmed. Relay condition red to all troops. Repeat, condition red. Nicholas has abandoned us. All men to full alert. I want that convoy ready to move.
Okay, I'm ready to move. Let's go. Okay. Medkit. Take. It's bright in here. Switch off the lights. Exit. Go here. And just want to show you there's actually nothing much in here. Just places that you can hide if you really want to, but you have to shoot out the lights. Like if it's a firefight, you may want to come in here, shoot out the lights at the bottom, then you'll be able to hide. And I don't think you can jump onto that pipe above. So there's staircase down there, but before we go to any new places, that was a tough fight. I think we deserve a save here, don't we? So let's equip our gun and let's save here. Open the door. Oops. Aha, there's someone there. We go up. It's still quite dark around here. Look at the darkness bar. It's about the middle. Don't touch the lights there, although we can switch it. Don't touch it. Let's creep up immediately. Grab and then retreat. You may alert that guard on suspicion, but it's okay. Just keep on retreating down here and then down here. The guard won't come to look for you, so all you need to do is just stay here. And when the suspicion is gone, it's fine. Or knock him out. Take the satchel, of course. Actually, if it's in a rush, take the body first. And where do you want to go? Just go down here. Crouch and go in here. And then just drop him and come back out, and that'll be fine. So how do we deal with that guard? Do we have to take him out? If you check, oops, if you check with this, you can see that there is no satchel. So unless you want to enjoy the scenery, you can do that like this. But otherwise, there's a way to just slide past. So what happens is we wait for him. Oh, never mind. You know what? Read the data stick first. Again, this is all a mess. To To Hoi Kwan. And then it's just a mess. We get to see a bit loaded onto the trucks and ready to roll out at as little as half an hour's notice. We're going to need a lot of fuel, not just for the trip, blah 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 blah. Pong will be in charge, blah blah blah. Okay, good. So now we need to wait some more. Okay, when he's going, we go here. And then keep to the side of this door. Because there is a security camera over there. So we have to keep to this side. Our darkness bar shouldn't reveal us. He's gonna go there. We should be still fine. Right, when he's there, we go further to here. So be careful, he can still see us from there. So we need to be very careful with where we are going. Okay, good. Now come over here, use this optics. Check. There's no one inside. Open. And enter. Silently. And wait here until the door closes. Wait, what? The door doesn't close? Seriously? Okay, it does. So go here, and there is nothing here actually. Now be very, very silent. Be very silent. There are sleeping guards around here, so just inch carefully. Medical kit. Don't touch any of the guards. There's like broken bottles. Of course, do not touch the lights. Just inch across very, very slowly.
Shenyang, we'll be pulling out soon. Relocate your patrol to the main hall. Yes, sir.
Use the thermal goggles, Fisher. They should allow you to see the heat signatures on the keypads.
So we are supposed to see the heat signatures. So basically here, memory sticks won't be available, so this is done, but thermal goggles can be used to recreate keypad codes based on handprint signatures. So we have to wait for them to leave first. Okay, done. Don't wait too long. Once the heat signatures dissipate, mission's over. So thermal, and you can see that this is faded the most, so this is the first one, second one, third one, fourth one. Right? So first one, second one, third one, fourth one, which is 1, 4, 3, 6. So yes, now that we have keyed it in, we can then be safe. This is a really massive hall, so of course before you enter somewhere so massive, you would want to save first, right? Let's save here. I'm sorry, I know this is so often a save, but yeah, although this is the exact same spot, the next part is very finicky. We open the door, and I'm in here. Now we need to jump up to hit that ledge, but too far right we hit our head on the beam, we cause a sound, and we may end the mission just like that. Too far to the left, when we jump, the turret spots us, and that's it. So we need to find a way to jump around here, which we may or may not succeed, but at least we probably wouldn't hit our head and cause a sound, so it's okay. Let's try. Aha, there. So I'm pressing right, but you see Sam not moving because we're right at the edge. It's just a very tiny margin of error. Too far left, the turret sees us, and that's it. This is okay. Go up there, back face the wall, move along to this gap here, exit. Now we can drop down and take out that guard who has a satchel. It's not necessary, it will be shown on screen. There's a data stick in there and it's shown. Now face the wall, jump. Preferably a bit further to the right, but I mean left, but it's okay. Now we climb up and we crouch. There's another guard over there who won't see us, but we better shoot this out quickly.
I heard something.
It lures the guard from downstairs.
What about the Ark?
We don't need it. I'm sure Feirong has a plan.
He's talking like a lunatic.
I'm sure there is a plan.
Right, so 3 guards here, 1 more from downstairs. They can all be taken out if we mess with this turret's IFF, but there's no need to. It's all optional. We don't have to do that.
Maybe a trick of the shadows.
Yep, it is. So instead, we're going here. This jump is also a bit finicky, so go further out before we jump. Ta-da! Crouch. And go. Now if we look over to that side, you see a door opening soon. Not yet, really? Hello? No? Oh yeah, there.
I understand, but this is the only time.
Yeah, how?
So wait for the guard to be using the optical sensor, and then we know that we need to take out that guard that has the optical sensor there, and we cannot get past here without taking out the lights, so we need to take out the lights. But press E, you won't get your gun, so what we need to do, press C to uncrouch and then take out the gun, which is even more dangerous for Sam, isn't it? It's weird. I know maybe Sam keeps the pistol on the leg, you know, like on the leg trousers, but still, what? Really? Like that? Seriously? Anyway, shoot the light.
Who's there?
Don't think we need to take this one out though. Uh-oh, we need to. Oops. Okay. Pick up the one here. And move along. There's one more here. Take out the lights. Move along. One more light. And the last one. Crouch inside, move along. It's all dark now, it's okay. So move in here, but don't drop yet. Don't drop yet. If we stay on here, the officer that we want to like grab and open the optical sensor will come over and walk in our direction. Yep, it's nothing, don't worry. Yeah, the officer will walk in our direction but will not detect us. However, if we drop, the chances of the officer actually detecting us is kinda high. You know about their walking paths thingy, so it's not good. Are they glitched? Are they glitched? Okay, never mind. Nope. Yep, he's so close that he will like just walk into us, so be very careful. And where did he stay? He stayed there. So uncrouch and be very careful. It will be a jump crouch, okay? Jump crouch, so that we don't land with a sound. Very important. And next, grab the character, not knock him out. Use the retinal scanner. Now there's a guard inside. We cannot knock him out now. It would have alerted the guard. So wait for the door to close. Move the guard further out here. Knock him out. Again, he's still alive. Okay. He is properly taking a nap, so it's okay. No, why did I do that? What? Never mind, just put him down again. It should be fine. I meant to press crouch. And then we go into here where there is a guard there. And of course, we grab him and just knock him out. Take the body. There's actually nowhere to hide it unless we shoot out the light, so that's what we'll do. But we can put him here first, in the corner. Not right in the path where he can be seen so easily. Yep. And then now, shoot out the lights. Oh, no, that's not right. Okay, that's right. Now, we come over and use the computer. Data stick. So what is a data stick containing? Let's see. From Ko Sang Chen to Som Ok Vong Samang. Vong Samang, we've been abandoned by Nicolaides. We're pulling out sooner than I thought. We're being forced to move before we're ready, but at least we're going on the attack rather than sitting around babysitting these wide-eyed punching bags. We have contacts enough to make it through Thailand with relative ease. But Laos could be another story. Colonel To Hoi is coordinating passage points at the borders and needs corruptible contacts inside the Laotian military. I figured you were the man to ask. Money won't be a problem, but time is near zero. I've got the sat phone. You know the number. Chen. Ooh. No comments. Well, anyways. Well, we can save here if you want to. This is the embassy. Courtyard. Climb onto here. Slide this open. Shift out. Inch out. Oh. Wait, what? Wait, what? Drop. Okay, that was an autosave. After dropping into the courtyard, take out the lights. And miss, of course. Taking out the lights allow us to avoid taking out some of the guards later. But I suggest still taking them out. Seriously, I suggest still taking them out. We want to go there. But there's a guard along this stretch. There's another guard along the stretch over there, parallel to this. There's another guard with a dog that can pick up our scent. And we want the dog to come into the courtyard with its minder. The dog must come into the courtyard. If the dog does not come into the courtyard after coming over here, that means only one thing, and that is time waster. The guard and the dog comes in 90% of the time. If they don't, it's an anomaly, it's just a time waster. There is no way that the dog would have gone that way when the dog was so close to us and could have detected us. That's what I say. I suggest taking out the dog and the guard when they do come into the courtyard with a shocker. The shocker's voltage is dog safe, apparently. Come over already. It's an absolute time waster if the dog doesn't come over. Absolute time waster. Are you kidding me? The dog should have been in the courtyard minutes ago.
Is your safety up?
It's a time waster. Just want to show this to you. I mean, like, it comes in 90% of the time. So when it doesn't, it's absolute time wasting. Because if they do come in, there's a lot more time to be wasted while we are patiently trying to find out a good chance for us to exit this archway when the dog, the guard, and the bridge patrol are all back facing us. So the fact that the dog is not coming in just makes things worse. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I'm frustrated because I've been trying this multiple times already. Of course, taking them out is very easy. You can just take them out and that's it. If you just shock the guard and the dog, that's it. That's all there is to it. Finally you're in here. So now that we've attracted them in here, I would suggest a few saving points. Go far away from the dog and save here. Next, what we want to do is that we want to lure the guard and the dog into this area, which is our last known position before we head out. The dog won't detect us as we pass by. We want to head out here and wait for the dog and the guard to both turn back face us, the bridge patrol back face us. That's when we move along at a very slow speed over here. Adjust the speed enough to reach this pipe output area, which is dark enough so it looks something like this, but it's dark enough so that the guard won't see us or hear us. Move silently. When the guard is further away, we move quickly over to the door, open it, and go inside. Wait for the door to close. And despite all these alerts, we are safe in here. So even if this suspicion music is on, I suggest saving here because of how nasty this past region was. So I usually don't save while it's like, you know, in a suspicion mode, but this is probably the only time I will do that, like at the courtyard. So let's save here. Saving here is a good investment because what happens next is very questionable. Let's shoot this out first. And then reload a weapon. And when we open the door... Oh! Oh! What happens? There is a guard over there. Because of the moonlight, I think. So we stay here. It's dark enough. The guard won't come down. The guard will stay there. We can inch forward just a tiny bit. Okay, when the guard turns around, immediately start moving. And then start LMB spamming to take him out. Now don't move. After that, there's a camera. Shoot that out. Then we take the body and hide the body.
Please relay our request for patrol release to command. Somebody to watch my patrol.
Actually, yeah, sure. No problem. Just come over here.
From radio dispatch.
No one inside except for the guard's body. So, no, not the body. But the door. Then the body. As usual, you can see that they're all still alive, so there is no concern with that.
We've got a subject in restraint, holding for
Okay.
interrogation. We'll hold this position and await further instructions.
Weapon. Shoot it out. I don't think there's any switches around here. It's all out, so it's okay. There's a medkit here. Take the medkit. And open the door. Okay, so next part is this is scary. Next part is a bit timed. There's a guard that's over there. There. You see the beret there? The red beret. What happens is we go further. The guard starts moving. Don't go up there yet. Listen closely. The guard keyed in something. You can see him do that also. But we have got nothing yet. No satchels or anything. So we actually have to rush. Over here. Now, what we do is that we use the keypad, not our equipment. The thermal is our equipment. So this is 9. This is 7 and 5, 3, right? So 9, 7, 5, 3. Okay. Before we enter, check. No one, right? But save the game before we enter. Save here. Again, I know. Very often. It's getting harder, the missions, therefore we need to save more often. Why save here? Because the next part is a bit random. Open the door. Slowly inch forward. But even if we do that, when we're around here, the guard can sometimes detect us. Even though the other two are so far away, this one can still somehow detect us. So that's why saving is good. Now switch that. We want to grab him, not knock him out. Do not knock him out. Bring him over to here. And then knock him out and put the body like this. Next, we can take the 5.56 for SC20K, this one which we have too much of, the medkit, but if you have used it, you can take it, and then the 5.72 for a pistol, 23 to 43, switch off the lights, and we wait. We want the guard that's walking towards us to backface us before we exit the room. Now, we come out here, switch this off, stay in here. We want to knock him out when he backfaces us after switching on the lights. Switch it back off. Take the body.
Hey!
That guard would suspect something, so we bring the body in here. And hide it here. And the guard comes over to switch on the light.
Who's there?
Aha! Now the guard gets attracted by this one. We knock him out. I said I want the light off. I'll keep it on while you sleep. Just for a while. Now, the camera cannot really see us. But we can shoot the camera because there is one more guard over there. You can see him, and he will see us unless we lure him over. So shoot that. I think we can wait for him around here.
Who did that?
Let's creep up behind him, knock him out. I said I want the lights off. Okay, put the body there, switch it off again. Now, it's all clear, but it's not always safe right away. There is one more security camera over there. So we want to take that security camera out, then head over. On to here, on to here, and onto here. And I think we want to save here first because the next part seems timed. So save here before moving forward. So for the next part, we need to prevent the trucks from moving out. There are 2 trucks and we need to prevent them from moving out. We need to disable them. How do we do that? They will actually start moving if you wait. And if you wait long enough, your mission ends and it's a failure. So, there are 2 ways to do that. Firstly, if they do move, they each have got a fuel tank beside them. Obviously, the trucks need to move, so you can shoot those fuel tanks. Otherwise, there's something else better. Let's move.
That's enough, Pen! We've got more than enough fuel on board, and we need to get moving!
Okay.
Well, you saw where the fuel tanks of the trucks are, so we can shoot the fuel tanks like that one. Or, equip our SC-20K so that we have better accuracy. Come all the way over here, and we shoot that one. Oh.
Great work, Fisher. Those nukes aren't going anywhere.
Now the General.
Right. We think he and his computer both are in the Ambassador's office. You'll need Farron alive to access his data.
Okay. Yay. That's resolved. Next, we need to go in here. So if you couldn't shoot that, you have one more chance by coming over here. Remember that checkpoint over there? Yeah. The guards, the truck will be heading out and waiting along that side. That's when you get another chance to shoot at the fuel tank from here, or actually you can shoot them from upstairs. I think it's still possible. But yep, if you didn't save there, let's read something and then save here. Firstly, detonator gas tanks to destroy the trucks carrying Pharaoh's nuclear weapons, access Pharaoh's computer to transmit the data back to Fort Meade. Killing Pharaoh will result in mission failure, so do not. Pharaoh's death before the computer has been unlocked will result in mission failure as well. Use Pharaoh to unlock the data stored on his personal computer. And this is okay. I think we have this already. And we've got a data stick. Or no, actually not really. I don't think we have one. It's all the previous ones, so it's okay. There was only 2, so we can save here. Once that's done, equip night vision. Open the trap. And let's head down. Okay. Move along. We cannot reach that guard, so we just have to move along. Not this one. The next one. And we hide in here.
Gua! I need help! The general is trying to kill himself! Where are you? His office! Hurry!
Okay, he turns around. That's when we get to go along before that guard comes over. Beware, that guard has got a light along his helmet though. That one over there in the distance. Aha! You hear that? Beeping sound? Okay. We head over and use our thermal keypad. So it's this one. 1, 4, 5, 6. And then call for the lift. Go in there, use the elevator up. You see that guy running away. You hear one more door code. Quickly access this one. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, I think so. It's 1, 8, 3, 7. Oh. 1, 8, 3, 4. Yeah, sorry. Oh, and the gunshot wasn't for us, so it's okay. Don't worry. So remember we came down from there. Now this door is unblocked and unjammed, so we can do that. This is 7921. Da-da-da-da! And yeah, if you wanna not miss the cutscene, I would suggest saving here after you key in the key code. Let's open the door. And then there's a cutscene.
I'm going to shoot myself.
Not in the face.
You are American. You are the cause of all my sorrows, yes? Perhaps you will do me the favor of killing me.
We hide first. And we listen to his conversation. There's a lot.
Chinese special forces are coming for me. I want them to find a corpse!
Let's wait.
I will not be a key unlocking the way to peace with the Americans! I have drowned a bottle of poison with a bottle of the ambassador's good liquor, but I would rather die a soldier's death! Do me the favor! China is strong! The Republic is strong! It only needs to be pushed into war! The Empire, Taiwan, it only needs to be pushed a little bit! Nikolai's abandoned me! Fled! Weak! Come on, American!
And that's all there is to the conversation. So, he won't kill us already. Yep. But listening to that at least knows that how he died. We didn't kill him actually. So just jump up from over there, come over here, grab him. Interrogate.
I'm going to unlock the data in your computer, and you're going to help me.
Go to hell! You can't force a dead man into anything!
You're not dead yet. The rest of your life is all you've got, and how painful that is depends on your cooperation.
My life was suffering long before you got here. Do your worst!
Will do. Where did Nikolats run to?
I don't know. I don't care!
You owe the man no loyalty. He fled. He betrayed you.
I hope you find and kill him, but I do not know where he is. Kill me, American. Do us both a favor.
No more interrogation options, so we're just gonna move away to here. If you try using the computer, you won't be able to use it before you get config wrong. And do not left mouse button now, because knocking him out will mean mission failure. So use the computer.
Fantastic work, Fisher.
I see more suicides on this job.
Okay, I'm holding the control key just to interrupt the whole thing, to say that he took the poison.
Grim, how does the data look?
Solid. This completely separates Farong from the Chinese government.
Fantastic. Get the relevant stuff to the Joint Chiefs. We'll forward the same to China through the CIA. Fisher, we're done in Myanmar. Meet Cohen and get the hell out of there.
Right, we've got something. We got these updated. We just have to meet Cohen for spring extraction and the helicopter pad. There's nothing more here. So we're gonna take the body. He was a general after all, right? And we wanna give him due respect. We're gonna lay him on the couch so that he can rest peacefully. Right. Okay, now before that, we are gonna save here because there's an escape sequence and you can still die. Seriously. Yeah, so save here. So the next part is gonna get a little loud. Check your headphones, check your speaker's volume. I don't want to cause you any inconvenience or damage your ears. It's kind of loud here, so yeah. Personally, I was shocked by it, that's why I noted it down. And also, the saving allows us to not die, because I died actually a few times over here. But otherwise, I hope you're ready. Stand, maximum speed, and we're running. Oh, that was right.
Yen! We lost control of our document file!
Right
It's already past the...
Here. It's still gonna be bright here, I'm so sorry. Pause here. That one is gonna explode, so go here. And then just jump out. Slide open. And just go out. Yep, that's the end. Mission complete. Chinese Embassy, Yangon, Myanmar, November 12, 2004, 0224 hours. With proof of Fei Rong's rogue status, the US and Chinese restore diplomacy. Meanwhile, the hunt for Nicholas turns back to Georgia, where intelligence gathered in Myanmar indicates he left behind the key to a mysterious weapon known only as the Ark, a weapon he is willing to risk a return to Georgia in order to recover. Oh my goodness, Nicholas, what? Well, anyways, at least we prevented a war. We proved that Kong Fei Rong had turned rogue. And unfortunately, Kong Fei Rong had committed suicide. Meanwhile, in this mission, it wasn't too bad, except for the courtyard segment where the dog and the guard was really difficult, and it was all up to luck actually, and timing and patience and everything. It would have been much better to use a sticky shocker on them, but you know, the sticky shocker is for emergency situations or difficult situations such as this. But given that we may not know what's coming up, it's always good to save our sticky shockers, right? Well, anyway, yeah, that was the only part that I felt was unnecessarily difficult, but otherwise, it's okay. We're playing on hard difficulty after all. In the next episode, we're going to Georgia to find Nicholas and apparently find out what this important weapon is about, or what it is. That's all I have for now. Have a nice day.